no discrimination, and it's like a better world for all Filipinos, where no one is poverty stricken, no one is homeless. We are able to share our resources, our income, our blessings with each and everyone in our team. Can you imagine a platform like that? you know, I was there were times that I would compare, the Philippines with other countries. No, I don't get me wrong, I love the Philippines. Although I've never been brought up in the Philippines, and I've always been, I've always stayed in Brunei. My father has had this one mortal rule, no, that we cannot break. None of us, my brothers and sisters, none of us could break this rule. It's a rule that we will never denounce our Filipino citizenship. Even if Brunei would offer us citizenship, or even through marriage, I'm married to a New Zealander. My father made me promise never to denounce my Filipino citizenship for the love of the country in itself. So whenever they ask me why Reway, why support this market, because I believe that Reway could help the people. You know, this is a way to empower Filipinos. Kasi I've always believed that health is directly proportional to poverty. And if there are no systems like universal health coverage, where everything is for free doctors, free hospital, free medicine, free all those auxiliary treatments like dialysis. If there's no universal health coverage in a country, the next best thing would be preventive health care, where we make sure that we are all healthy. We are fighting, the root causes of all diseases like immunodeficiency and nutritional deficiency. These are the very reason why organs would fail. So we have something that we know deep in our heart that could help a lot of the Filipinos. So I believe in supporting the very dreams of Reway, no? I I remembered when I first started. I actually back in Brunei, I work as a diplomat. I'm in Pakistan embassy in Brunei, Darussalam. So that's because I could read Arabic, I could read Jawi, and I could speak Malay fluently as well as English fluently. So I was appointed. After that appointment, I was then transferred to an international law firm. No, I built a career. I built for many many years. I built a career in the legal industry, but I've always felt that something was missing. You come to a point in your life where you question what's my purpose. Am I helping the community? What am I giving back to mankind? Is there any humanity in what I'm doing? There are those questions, especially when I've experienced a near death experience where the doctor almost wanted to remove my entire left breast because of the tumors in it, and I was faced with a decision whether I would go for a chemo or radioactive treatment, and Pure Tear gave me a second chance in life, and because of that second gift of life, I I wanted to give back. I wanted my life to be so much more meaningful than making career and making lots of money. Pero when I started out, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because we were in Philippines in 2015 when there was no office. Logistics and stock movement was so hard. We're so lucky that we have relay offices in the Philippines already now, and we have business development officers that are willing to help us grow our business together. I remembered I remember knocking on the doors of barangay halls, municipal, government sectors, the AFP, the PNP, corporate offices, you know. I was back to that girl on the field handing out letter of intent on whether I could do OPP or, you know, health seminars for them. It was really hard because I did not know anybody in the Philippines. I was literally a foreigner on my own land. So, but now we're so lucky. Truly, truly, we're lucky because we now embrace the culture of Reway. You know, the culture of excellence, the extravagance. You know, that duplication and long-term career mindset. So we have all that now, and I'm very very happy. You know that there are very good speakers laid out today to really inspire you how they started, how difficult it was for them. But you know, despite having that stature in life, you know, they have your status is actually quite higher than most. Especially the first speaker right now. You know, he is someone who's a doctor. He's a doctor as well. You know, he has a PhD in education and leadership and management. Pero despite all that, he markets on the ground. He would talk to anybody, regardless of class, distinction, or whatever. There's no discrimination. He would teach anyone who's willing to listen. He would hold the hand of anyone willing to understand and relearn everything. And you know, despite that, he's also someone very, very down to earth. You know, sabi nga ng wife niya, Eunice, sabi, you know, my husband is like alak, you know, like wine, like vintage wine. The longer you get to know him, the more distinct and unique and